ladies and gentlemen. We are here with another episode from Eyewitness Sports with my two co-partners, Tyquan Jefferson on my left side and Abdul Sane on my right side. Let's get down to the topic, and the topic is going to be who are the top 5 best point guards in the league in numerical order. We're going with numerical order from 1 to 5, starting with Tyquan Jefferson.
Well, my top 5, I had a different top 5 from the start, but I'm going to say CP3, I'm going to go with Rondo, then I'm going to go with Darren Williams, and then I'm going to go with Westbrook, and my 5th is going to be, and I feel like I'm forgetting the guy, it's going to be...
That's your team. That's his favorite player.
Well, any chance could I look at that list real quick? Because I feel like I'm forgetting one guy.
Maybe Tony Parker?
Yeah, matter of fact, yes.
Tony Parker?
Yeah, it's Tony Parker.
So Tony Parker's your 5th?
Yeah, he's my 5th.
You'd like to explain a little bit who...
And some people may say, why is Westbrook in your top 5 and 4 at that? And I'm going to say, you look at this guy, and you look at, even though he is a nut at times and he is over-aggressive when he needs to conserve himself a little bit, this guy, he's able to put up points pretty easily. He has a great mid-range spot-up shot. He plays great defense. He rebounds the ball, which you love that in a point guard if he can rebound the ball. Also, I want to say, some people may say, why is Rondo number 2 over D-Will? I'm going to say, well, in my opinion, he's not a better scorer. He's not a better scorer overall than D-Will, but when it comes down to passing, and I love a point guard that plays defense, which in my opinion, some people may disagree, but D-Will, Darren Williams of the Brooklyn Nets, at times he looks pretty suspect and at times not playing hard on defense, which he needs to be. And another thing is that Rondo rebounds also, which in a point guard, I feel as though you need that because at times your bigs are boxing out and sometimes they need their point guard or shooting guard's help on the boards. CP3, I think everyone
That's already you.
I think everyone would agree.
Number 1.
You look at the team he was with the Hornets back in the day, and you look at the team he has now with the Clippers.
But
It's so much. They're just so much better now.
But Parker could be over Westbrook.
Tony Parker, I would say no.
So.
I would say no because, like what I said.
Where he's playing right now?
Wait, how Tony Parker is playing?
Yeah, he's balling right now.
They are, but I look at
Westbrook.
When I compare, the thing with Westbrook that I think is a big key with him is he has to learn Jason.
To be a pass first.
Yeah, but Jason. Matter of fact,
he has a great score, but he don't use it sometimes. And Kevin Durant is not.
Yeah.
It's not mostly vocal. He's more chill back.
Yeah, but in my opinion, with Westbrook's emotion, it's great for their team because alright, you have KD who's real humble. So in that way, the team they play. But when you have Westbrook out there with that aggression and that emotion, it kind of brings you up as a player. And you're I want to play hard for this guy.
But when he gets cold, what's going to happen?
When he gets cold,
he still checks his shot.
At least he's not like a Rondo who, you look at Rondo and if he can't shoot, but he'll take a few shots and he'll get scared to shoot.
Nah, yesterday he took tried to hit a game winner.
Which he should not have, which he have not took him because
I've
seen it.
But the play was broken up.
And when I see he did a fake pass first, so obviously I think at some point he had to have seen Paul Pierce and just took
I think you should put Westbrook down there at least 5 because Parker's playing.
But the thing with
and he has to prove it and everything in range.
But
he's underrated to me, I think.
But what would really put? Tell me specifics that would put Tony Parker.
They got the same game. It's like Westbrook is more athletic if you think about it.
No,
Westbrook could score just like him. Gets to the basket, he's a penetrator. Parker could dribble. Westbrook hand was not all that up there.
But as a point guard, you don't need to have that great of hand.
What?
Hand, you really.
You want a CP3? You don't need hand.
He has phenomenal hand.
You don't need hand. You need
hand,
right?
That's the case. D. Wilson.
You trying to say okay? So Shaq plays point guard all that.
No,
he
Shaq.
Can pass the ball.
No.
He can pass the ball.
No.
Right? Come on, you need handle.
Since you really arguing about Tony Parker, I actually want to hear your top 5.
Yeah, what is your top 5?
I put him in there because D. was getting injured. But my 5 is Chris Paul.
Number 1.
Okay. Darren Williams, I got 2. Rondo 3rd. I got Kyrie Irving 4th. And I got 5th, and I got Tony Parker. Kyrie Irving is going to be
Westbrook. I want to say why.
Yeah, Westbrook. Kyrie is a way better
player
player, and he's more he's dynamic.
I get
diverse. He could pass, whatever. He can shoot better than Westbrook. To me, if you ask me,
I agree.
I go to the basket. It's going to do like a CP3. It's like he's younger.
I got a question for you.
I don't put Westbrook up there. If it's like athleticism and scoring, I'll put Westbrook up there. But he's not a
as a point
guard.
guard.
I still got one question for you. Like, all right, yeah, we are talking about at the point guard spot.
Yeah.
And I look at Kyrie, and he's not a pass first point guard at all. Even though his
get them stats.
I'll look at him right now.
They're not right in the thing. You want to look at when you think.
I was his
last
assistant
season, what was it?
And look at Westbrook's assistant per game also.
Because you got a guy named Kevin Durant.
Come on,
okay.
but
you got a guy named Kevin Durant. You're going to make most of his shots.
You got a guy.
Let's be for real.
But can I argue against that in a sense?
Alright. What's your argument for
basically
for Kyrie being number 4 or not being
No, for him not being a pass first point guard because you got to look at
his team.
Look at his position.
He does have a pretty bad team.
He's not going to more people for no reason. Out of Duke. Come on.
True.
Exactly.
High school, he's a pass first.
Also, even still, you can still be a pass first point guard.
Come on, Westbrook average 5.6. It's like a point of a tenth of a more than him. 5.6 assists per game. Come on.
True, but you look at another guy like, all right, I'll make a case for why I don't think Kyrie, because there's 2 other guys that, in my opinion, I would take over him. Ricky Rubio, even despite him.
I like Rubio, but Rubio is not. He's ready, but
he's
you know what I mean? Like ready.
He has to show more.
He's not a shooter. He's not a.
He has to show more.
Now he got a great. But you look at right now, Kyrie is going to have better.
Sometimes you look at what he did for.
And who's second?
Second, and this guy, I think people need to really check him out, even though he did just get hurt recently. Is Kyle Lowry.
He's good.
And
anything you can put Drew Holiday up there. Drew Holiday. You're talking about top 5.
That's what I'm saying. Kyle Lowry's better than Drew.
No, he's not. You see Drew Holiday what he's doing?
I seen what he's been doing.
Let's see Drew Holiday.
But you look at the fact that the 76ers have been struggling still too.
Holiday,
exactly, but you look at Bynum not being there. They don't got a whole
13 and 4.
But they got a lot of
Kyle Lowry,
14.
So you gotta look at
we got.
Kyle Lowry is like a more bigger point.
No, but you can't look at this. Alright, but no, he's not. No, he's a defensive. Alright,
just like Drew Holiday. You seen the game? He goes.
I look at when I come right.
Kyle Lowry's not top 5. He's like
definitely not.
I can't
top
say.
10.
I can't
maybe top 10.
I agree. I should put him there number 10.
So alright,
because Steve Nash probably still better than Jason Kidd. You see Jason.
But I'm looking at overall.
You know who's game about too? Raymond Felton.
Raymond Felton, I think.
But he's backed off a lot.
But now he's not fit. But
he could put him like
that. I can't put.
Right now he's playing good ball.
He may be at the end of my top 10 list, like 9 or 10 maybe.
So you put a Kyle Lowry over him?
Yes.
No.
You look at what he's doing with the Raptors. Have you not watched?
I watched.
He's been phenomenal.
That's the Raptors. Come on, like I'm telling you.
Check out the game. You won't say the same once
you got to book
the
the point guard in the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's hard being a point guard in the league.
Yeah,
come on. And they say there's a point guard league now.
Point guard driven league.
Yeah, because like they got the most talent, and because you got small forwards like when you 4 or 5, like powerful small forwards that's like when you're up there.
We should do a video on that too. Top 5 small forwards.
Yeah, we could do that. But yeah, that's good.
I think you guys really like it.
I think point guard that's the next most like skill position because like they have more people.
All right, so let me get down to my top 5. You know, save the best for last, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so my top 5 best point guards in the league are Chris Paul, number 1, hands down. Deron Williams, number 2. He still got something to prove with the Brooklyn Nets.
Listening to me.
3 is Rajon Rondo. He's playing spectacular. Number 4, he's a very underrated point guard, Tony Parker. And at number 5, he gets a lot of slack, has a lot of potential, great athleticism, Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is top 5. I disagree with him to the most part when he said Kyrie Irving. Just because of his youth. And
it was his rookie year.
His rookie year.
He needs more to.
I think
he has more.
As a point guard wise, he'll be a better point guard.
But we're not talking about that. That's not.
But they both Kyrie's like 21. Westbrook's 23. So they both won't be here for.
I understand that, but look, I agree with you with the point of Kyrie Irving has a better IQ than Westbrook. But look at Westbrook's potential. What is he doing with the indecisions that he's making?
He doesn't let the game come to him.
He's point guard. But look,
Westbrook. He don't let the game come to him. He forces the issue.
He does force the issue, which at times is a great thing, and at times is a horrible thing. But at least the reason why I can't really agree with you saying Kyrie Irving is because and you say you don't put Russell Westbrook in your.
I put him
it's because
top 10, not 5.
With Russell Westbrook, I'm looking at overall point guard. All right, when it comes down to scoring, you know, and IQ wise, okay, I'll take Kyrie over, hands down. Passing wise,
so you're saying Westbrook is a better playing by the D-Rose?
But D-Rose is not in the discussion.
Yeah, that's right.
Now.
I'm just saying, he's on my top 5.
Before injury.
I took him out because he's injured right now.
You're talking about before injury.
Before injury.
Who would I take, or just who's a better point guard overall?
Well, better point guard. You talking about point guard?
Well, if it was who I would take,
they got like the same game, but
I would say Westbrook.
I
would say, and I'm gonna say Westbrook. People may disagree on that also, but the reason I would say Westbrook is because I'm looking at overall what I need as a person. I want.
D-Rose has everything you.
I want
you want.
If you look at Westbrook as a defender, and you compare D-Rose as a defender, Westbrook's a lot better.
But mostly, Westbrook is more like a gamble defender. Like,
but that's a game you don't really, like D-Rose is too though. I've seen plenty of times with D-Rose.
Most guys like that, but the one that plays the most is like Chris Paul. Come on.
And Westbrook is up there with him, but you also got to look at.
But when you go for the defensive team first or second?
CP3 or Westbrook?
I think he was second. After CP3 or
CP3 was first.
And
no, he was third. Rondo was second.
Yeah, but what were you gonna say?
And I have to agree, like, talking to the fans out there, ladies and gentlemen, I agree with both Taquan point of view of Westbrook being in there, and I agree with, Abdul point of view of Kyrie Irving being in there, because, we talking about point guards. We're not talking about who are the best point guards scoring, overall. We're talking about point guards who could lead their team in a better way. And I could see from Abdul's perspective saying that Kyrie Irving, he is leading his team and he has a bright future. I would compare him to Chris Paul in a sense. Second year in the league, he's averaging nearly 23 a game, 5 assists. And he's playing with, good rookies like Dwayne Wade.
Deion Waiters, which he's playing outstanding.
Yeah. He doesn't have no veterans like Westbrook.
But he has Barrett.
He's not like
I'll say Barrett's a bum because he's not.
He's
he
not
got Byron Scott, leading.
No, I'm not saying you don't have that person you give the ball to.
I think that's gonna make him better though.
Yeah.
Look at him now. He's like, I got Deion Waiters, which Deion Waiters. He has that mentality like, I'm going to score and I'm going to find some way to do it.
You know what I compare Westbrook to, but he's like a John Wall.
No, I disagree.
Wait.
I totally disagree.
They did totally different. And John Wall's more pass first than anything.
Right. He's more passive than
And if you think about shooting defensively, I'll agree because defensively,
I'm saying
similar,
defensively,
but their overall game,
offensively is different.
Westbrook is more similar.
He's a better shooter. Westbrook better shooter.
He's a way better shooter than John Wall.
And some people really got to understand Westbrook's role on the Oklahoma City Thunder. Since James Harden got traded, he has to do more.
He's gonna have to.
But he can pass the ball. He got to pass it.
He is passing the ball.
Sometimes he comes out. He still comes out.
I agree.
True. And he does need to calm down at times. But his coaches even said,
"Look, he should have a person like Kobe Bryant on next to him. He's doing that. He's not going to be doing that.
Kobe would be excited. Kobe would be excited to have a guy like Westbrook on his team because
I know he'd be excited. He's a great player, but he's not.
This is why I'm going to say he would be excited is because he's going to look at what he has right now. Beforehand, he didn't really have a point. Like he had Derek Fisher, okay, but the thing with Russell Westbrook that, in my opinion, would excite Kobe is that you got a guy that's driven. You got a guy that plays defense, can lock up on a lot of great point guards in the league that we have right now. He can also score on his own. He doesn't need, and also he can take the scoring pressure off of Kobe. Which Kobe, in a way, you can tell like how the Lakers have been struggling. He actually needs scoring from other players. He can't.
But the part of Steve Nash so injured.
Yeah, Steve Nash is injured, which
That's just.
But you gotta look at Steve Nash.
They don't have a bench like that, to be talking about.
Yeah, true. But I'm looking at if he had Russell.
The Thunder, they have a decent team. They have a decent bench. Kevin Martin, so he could be able to take over that slide.
And a lot of people give a lot of flack to Russell Westbrook flaws and his indecision to make plays down the stretch. But you got to look at Russell Westbrook. You look at the team that he's on, the Oklahoma City Thunder, and you see. I always go back to the finals, and I always see that killer instinct that he has. He shows that killer instinct. I wouldn't compare him to Michael Jordan killer instinct, but that'd be crazy.
Yeah, gotta stop. People gotta stop comparing everyone to Michael Jordan. Yeah, by the way, because it's a hard standard to live by.
Exactly, you can't live by the greatest player of all time to me, and I think to Taquan and Abdul as well. But like I'm saying, Russell Westbrook, he's not scared to take that last shot. And I'm going to always go by that 43-point game that he went against, my Miami Heat.
They still lost.
You know why?
You know why?
That wasn't his fault. It was
right, but you got to get Kevin Durant. He was cold. He did not try to get him into the game. I watched the whole game. He would come down and chuck. I watched the game.
Did you not see
he
how
was a great point guard? He would have come down, talk to
and he
Durant, be like,
you think
come on, we're gonna take it easy, and we're gonna make some shots.
He tried to get the ball to Kevin Durant and tried to get him over. LeBron made it so difficult for him to get the ball to Durant that he was forced to put that pressure on himself. Also, the guy that got traded, James Harden, which he's doing great with the Rockets.
That's the guy they gonna miss.
He was the one guy that
they gonna miss him.
One thing about that guy is that he didn't even show up.
Alright, that happens. He's young. They all young. Kevin Durant showed up in some of the games
but
too.
Time's up.
You can say that.
With James Harden, he didn't show up at all. And
all the 5 games he didn't show up?
He showed up game 1, and then where was he after that?
You got LeBron James guarding you sometimes.
No, LeBron was on game 1 and maybe 2. For the most part, D-Wade was on.
Yeah.
D-Wade hell of a defender. So...
Yeah, but we going.
You're in the final. You're in a big stage. They never been there.
James Harden had no.
They never been in the final, but he was a big reason why they went to the final. If they didn't have him, I don't think that they would have probably went to the final. They would never have.
I'll add on to that. The thing with Harden is that with Westbrook, I think at times Westbrook felt as though James Harden was like a security blanket for him. When he would come in the game.
And for Westbrook as well.
Yeah, I mean for
he's talking about Westbrook. He's talking about Westbrook.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It was like a security.
Because he would win the ball most of the time.
Yes, and he would allow James Harden. He has a scoring mentality, so that would actually help out Westbrook. Because, and his IQ is a lot higher than Westbrook's is. So in a way, it would be a security blanket. He would come in the game, he would run point guard, and he would be able to find Westbrook in open spots, and also teach him a little bit like, look, you get KD here, you get Ibaka here, you get Nick Collison or Kendrick Perkins right here, and then you'll be good.
Definitely. So, Taquan, could you state your top 5 point guards one more time for the fans to see?
Well, my top 5 point guards is CP3, Rondo, D-Will, Russell Westbrook, and Tony Parker.
Okay, and Abdul, could you name your top 5 one more time?
CP3, D-Wills, Rondo, Kyrie, and Paul.
Alright,
just because D-Rose
injured. Just because D-Rose injured, I would have put him in the top 5.
I would have thought about it.
But, my top 5 is Chris Paul, Deron Williams, Rondo, Tony Parker, and Westbrook. And this was a great discussion. We had a lot of debates, and hopefully the fans at home could, voice your opinion as well, in the comment section below. And we really thank y'all for watching. Y'all got any final words?
Westbrook is not top 5.
Kyrie's not either.
He's a scorer first. That's what I said.
I want to add something. Like it, share it with your friends, and also make sure you guys subscribe to this page because if you subscribe, you'll catch more great videos coming up soon.
Definitely.
Show love, man. You're gonna see me on ESPN soon.
Yeah,
all of us.
All right, thank y'all for watching, and we're gonna see y'all next time. Peace.